So, bad news. I was recording a video and I was really proud of how it was going. And then I looked over at OBS and it decided, hey, I'm just not going to record any of the actual game while you were talking. But yeah, that video that I was doing, I was experimenting with a new type of recording. I was trying to be more conversational, entertaining in what I'm saying and such. I was trying to improve my speaking on camera. I was trying to be more entertaining. Because I don't want to lose what I did, I'm going to record gameplay here of just building, doing things, doing whatever really, but I'm going to overlay it with my favorite pieces of audio from that recording. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoy this video. That's really all this is going to be. It's going to be a Frankenstein mess of a video, but I hope you love it and I hope I love it. But that is all. Have a good day. Hello, my fine viewers of the internet. This is going to be a bit of a different episode. So last episode, as you can probably tell, I died like horribly.
That's it.
And lost all my stuff to the lava in the nether. Today is just going to be a more chilled day. I'm not going to record for all too long, but I'm going to try getting some of my materials back. This is just going to be a chill day while I regroup after, last time. So yeah, that's basically all this episode's gonna be. I hope you enjoy. If you have any criticism of me or any way I could improve my content, please tell me. And if you have any suggestions for things I could do on this channel, I'd be glad to hear them. But let's go. Do y'all just ever get mad at games for like actually no reason? I was playing like Rivals or something last night with my friends. I was just thinking, why do I get so mad when I start losing? Am I stupid? It's pixels on a screen. Why do I get so upset when I'm playing a freaking game? And this got me thinking, do y'all just ever get mad at like things for like no reason whatsoever? Just the most angry at the littlest thing. Like I'll be like walking through a door or something, and for some reason somehow my pant leg, my like pocket gets caught on the door, and that just sends me over the edge, and I don't know why I get so angry with certain things. Like I just don't have a tolerance for some things at all, and I don't know why. Trying to find things to talk about is much harder than it actually seems. I'm sure people can relate to this, but like if I need to talk about something, like I'm trying to be funny in my videos, but I realize I always talk about nothing. Like I'm not talking at all. I'm just kind of passively playing the game, and then I use my edits to make up for it. Like I don't know if it's because I'm more introverted or something, but I cannot seem to easily find things to talk about. Like, oh, how's the weather today, man? It's nice. It's like, there's so many things I know I could talk about, but I don't know if are appropriate, and I don't know exactly what to do. So that's what I'm gonna try to start doing. I'm gonna try to start, like, talking more, so I can practice, I don't know, just being entertaining in general and on the fly. It's gonna take a while. It's gonna be cringy as hell, but we'll make it. But do y'all ever have those times where you're just, like, super socially awkward like this? The social awkwardness, something I can actually talk about is I really like doing flight sim stuff. Is that a spider? That is, oh god. But yeah, I enjoy doing like flight sim stuff. I have Flight Simulator 2020, 2024. I have flight sim. I actually have FSX, and I have X-Plane, the X-Planes as well. Like the social awkward, because I also do something called VATSIM, which is like a kind of online community of people who try. What is your hitbox? But like there's something called VATSIM where you basically, someone acts as a air traffic controller, and it's everyone's goal to kind of create the most realistic flight experience possible. Like I'll go on frequency, and because I'm so nervous to do anything, I actually fumble the bag so hard. Like one time I spawned into a VATSIM to try, like, I think I was flying from LAX to San Francisco, and I forgot to do the most important part of the pre-flight check, or like the pre-flight anything. I forgot to file my flight plan. The flight plan is your route. ATC has to have it so they can guide you, correct you if you need it, and a bunch of other important flight things. But yeah, I forgot to file that one thing. So I kept trying to give, or like to ask for clearance, because when you spawn in, you have to ask for clearance to travel. And they were, and the air traffic controllers were like, we have no idea what you're trying to ask. And I was like, why? And all of a sudden they were like, we don't know what you're saying because your flight plan isn't filed. So yeah, social awkwardness is a bit. I'm gonna ask this question before, like, to any of you guys. What's one movie franchise that was kind of ruined for you with one movie? What was one movie that was just kind of like, oh, that was not good for me? And as much as I wanted to like it, it was unfortunately Pacific Rim Uprising. I'm sorry, wait, no, you're right. Pacific Rim doesn't have a sequel. I forgot about that fact. My mistake. Uprising is just a really bad fan film. But in actuality, like, if I am to talk about my own opinion on the movie, it was just kind of meh to me. It was like, the fights were kind of cool, and that was about all it really was. Everything else was just kind of boring. This girl, like, lost her entire family. Sucks to suck, I guess. And it's so unfortunate with Uprising, because the first movie was so good, and even though the characters were kind of like as thin as like the paper you have at school, they still like had something to them. I enjoyed watching Raleigh and Mako, like all those people. I enjoyed watching all the characters, even if I don't remember half their names. And like, I just really enjoyed that movie. And then Uprising was, we got John Boyega over here. We got, I don't even know Amara's actor. Like, I don't think I can name a single other character's name. Like, they had that one kid from Bunked, Teenager 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, and then the one that dies. And it was just such a, for me, it was just such a, like, I wanted to enjoy it so bad, but looking back, I just can't sit through it. It's so boring. And that isn't to be mean to, like, the film directors or anything. I'm sure they did fine, or they did their best with what they had. But that's the movie for me that was just like, why? Weirdly enough, I don't have an issue with the way the Jaegers move in that movie, because the issue a lot of people had was in the first movie, the Jaegers were like really slow, heavy, because they're multi-ton, 200-foot robots. And then the second movie, they're actually doing backflips. So that was an issue. I never really had an issue with it. If you don't think, actually, or no, I don't really have much of an excuse. It's cool, shut up. But if I were to actually think about it, I don't know how realistic it'd be in terms of actual science, because isn't it like with science, things progress excessively faster? Like, it's a forever multiplier thing. Like, things just progressively start getting faster and faster and faster, and that's why we humans have as much as we have so fast. Like, it kind of makes sense if you don't think about it much, why those Jaegers were as fast as they were and as agile. I'm really hungry. Hey, Lois. I don't know why I did that. I guess I'm gotta fall down some stairs now very comedically and break every bone in my body. Why is English so bad? Like, right now, I don't know. I'm learning this because I want to fly a specific plane. I'm learning Russian so I can read the controls, and Russian, like, I'm doing the basic Duolingo thing, and I'm very early on in it, but it doesn't look like Russian has, like, articles. Like, in English, we say, someone is a doctor. Like, they are a doctor, she is a doctor, he is a doctor, etc., etc., so on and so forth. In Russian, you would say, what's it? Eto doctor. Eto is, like, from what I can interpret, kind of like a universal, like, this person is. Like, it could be, I am, I think? Or wait, yeah, no. So, like, eto doctor would be saying, I am doctor. If I were saying she is doctor, it would be, Ana doctor, Ana eto doctor, I think. I think, at least, my pronunciation's probably hot garbage, I'll be completely honest with you. But, like, it seems so much simpler. By the way, I hope you guys are liking my attempt to be more conversational in my videos. I'm very new to talking to a camera kind of by myself. Like, I make videos quite a bit, so I'm used to talking by myself, but talking on the fly about things and trying to be entertaining without a script is very difficult, and something that I'm going to try practicing more in whatever videos I make here. The world needs more self-confidence. I think people should be more confident. People can do a lot more than they give themselves credit for. I don't know how to describe it. I can't give many examples, but there's just something like you watching this video. I'm sure you are capable of much more than you think you are. Like, I never would have expected myself to learn how planes work to the extent that I know. Like, I'm not an actual pilot, but I know a hell of a lot. So it's like, I would have never expected I know this much. And that just proves my point. We can do a lot more than we give ourselves credit for.